flowers so much. I have so many beautiful kinds out in my backyard. I've got dianthus and roses, lavender, portulacas, clematis, all different kinds, and I'm not even sure what they all are, but I love them, and I keep buying more and poking them out in the yard because they just make my heart so happy. My husband thinks I may have a problem. We all have our own opinions. So what better way to celebrate my love of blooms with this gorgeous flower-inspired crochet shawl, and it has an actual flower border along the edge. So today I want to be showing you how to crochet the flower border on this shawl. This shawl was designed by Janica Carter, and it was inspired by a giant magnolia tree in the back of her great-grandma's house that she used to play under when she was a little girl. Magnolia trees have some of the most beautiful flowers. I love the large creamy petals, and the trees themselves get huge. We have so many of them here in Charlotte, and every time I see one, I'm just like, so gorgeous. The shawl starts here, and it features these different lacy sections. So you're gonna work through each section, and I love patterns like this because you're always gonna be looking forward to what's coming next. And then of course it finishes with the beautiful flower border that we're gonna be learning today. It's just so gorgeous and so cozy to wear. The yarn we used is our hand-dyed Magnolia Hues Sincere Sock Yarn Kit. It's a beautiful yarn for shawls and lots of other projects. It starts here with this beautiful dappled blue, like white puffy clouds on a blue sky, and then it shifts into more dappled sunlight gold tones, which you can see here at the end. If you would like information on the yarn as well as the pattern, we're gonna put the links in the description for you. You can also grab them at expressionfiberarts.com. All right, let's learn how to crochet the flower border. The pattern actually has you walk down the entire border, working the top half of the flowers, and then you meander back down the border, completing each flower as you come to it. To keep things simple today, I'll be working 2 flowers for you so you can see how easy the stitches are and how the flowers connect, as well as how they connect to the shawl. We'll start with the flower centers. Step 1 is to chain 2. The second step is to single crochet in the second chain from your hook 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more, 6. Now step 3, you are going to work in rounds. We're actually working in a spiral. We're not finishing off our rounds. Rounds 1 through 5, we're going to single crochet in each single crochet around. You're going to jump around to this first single crochet that you worked, which is right here, and go ahead and start there, and you're basically going to work 30 single crochets around, 1 in each. 1, 2, 3, and your little piece is going to want to pop like this. You don't want that. You want to keep it popped back like so, and you'll see more of that as you go along. 4, 5, 6. That's 1 round, so you just keep on going until you have 30, till you've worked 30 single crochets. 29 and 30. Now we have our little flower center. Mine's bigger because I'm using a bigger yarn and hook, but this is what the center of your little magnolia flower should look like. Step 4, you're going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're going to repeat rows 2 through 4 all the way down your border to create a bunch of little flower centers, and it's going to look like a string of Christmas lights. I'm going to repeat that again and create another little flower center. Single crochet in the second chain from your hook 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now work in rounds again, making sure to keep it folded back. And you're going to work 1 single crochet into that first single crochet you worked. There's 1. Go ahead and do 30. making sure that your little tail is coming up through the center of your flower center. 2, 29, and 30. You now have your second little flower center with the tail coming out the bottom. Janica described it as you want to make sure it looks like a little snake coming out of a basket. That'll make sure that you know you've done it right. And you're going to continue repeating steps 2 through 4 down for all your flowers. We're going to go ahead and jump to step 5, which is chain 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to work a petal in the same single crochet as the chain 6. A petal is yarn over 3 times, bloop, 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 and insert your hook into the same single crochet that your chain 6 is coming out of and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Repeat 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Insert into the same single crochet and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 1, 2, 3. Insert into the same single crochet, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Insert into the same single crochet, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. When you have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all of those, and there is your petal. Now to join the petal to the bottom corner of your shawl, you're going to use a slip stitch. I'm just going to pretend that this is my shawl. So I will insert it into my little fake shawl, and you're just going to work a slip stitch and pull it through to attach. So that's how you attach it to your shawl. Next, you're going to chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch into the same single crochet as the petal on the flower center. So that is our first little flower petal complete and attached to our shawl. Next, you're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet on your flower center, and you're going to chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to work another petal into that same single crochet that this chain 6 is coming from. Yarn over 3 times, and we're basically creating double triples right now. Double triple crochets. Yarn over 3 times, insert into the same single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, 1, 2, 3. Insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Again, do, 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 insert, pull up a loop, do, pull through 2, pull through 2. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. When you have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all of those. Now you're going to join this petal to the next chain 5 space on your shawl. I'm just using this little pretend shawl here. Insert into your shawl and just slip stitch the next petal to your shawl. So you now have 2 petals attached to your shawl. Now we're going to move forward with a chain 6, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to slip stitch into the same single crochet as the last petal on the flower center, which is right here. And you've now completed 2 total petals on your first flower. Next, you're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet on your flower center, and you're going to work the petal in the same single crochet just like you've been doing. So let's continue on. Chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and work your petal. And these are going to become nice and mindless for you. And I love these petals because they really do curl up and they look like an actual magnolia petal. When you have 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Now you're going to chain 1, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next flower. You should have 3 petals on this flower. The chain 6 is here. You've got your 4 double triples, but we have not completed the chain 6 on this petal yet. We're going to do that when we come back. Next, you're going to work a petal into the single crochet at the base of the next flower center. And you want to make sure to keep your chains connecting the flowers to the wrong side. To work a petal, which is just the double triple crochet part, yarn over 3 times and insert into the base of the next flower center, and go ahead and work your petal, which is the 4 double triples. When you have 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Next, you're going to chain 6 and slip stitch into the same single crochet as the last petal on your flower center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is right here. Same stitch. We're finishing off this side of this petal. So you can see we've got chain 6 and our little petal, but we're missing the chain 6 here. On this petal, we have our 4 double triples and our chain 6. We're going to complete these with the other chain 6s when we come back around. Next, you're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet on this flower center. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and work a petal into the same stitch, which is 4 double triple crochets. 5 loops on the hook. You're good to go to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Now you're going to join the petal to the next chain 5 space on the bottom of your shawl with a slip stitch. So I just have my little pretend shawl. Again, to do that, you just insert it and connect it with a little slip stitch. Easy peasy. Now we're going to repeat again, chain 6, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to slip stitch in the same single crochet as this last flower petal to complete that whole petal there. Now slip stitch into the next single crochet, and we're going to chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and work a petal. And you are just going to get in the groove with these, and you're going to have them memorized in no time. I think you're going to love them, and you can be putting flower borders on all the things. 5 loops, yarn over, pull through all 5 loops. Next, you're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 6, and slip stitch into the same single crochet as that petal. Next, you're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet onto the flower center, and we're going to create another petal. At this point, you should have 3 petals on this second flower. We're going to create one more. 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 5. Now, this is the end of my row since I'm just working the 2 flowers, so I'm going to go ahead and jump to step 7, and we're going to work our way back down, completing all of our flowers. Start with a chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch in the same single crochet as this petal. Now slip stitch into the next single crochet on this flower center. Go ahead and chain 6, work a petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when you have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 of those. Now you're going to chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch into this same stitch that you've been working into. So for this flower, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals. We're going to go ahead and repeat that one more time to create 6 petals on this flower. I have 5 loops, so I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 5. Now to complete this flower, you're going to chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to slip stitch into the same stitch as this original flower petal here. So we just created 2 petals coming back down this side, and we had 4, so we have 6 total petals on this flower. Now we're moving on to step 8. What we're going to do is chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, And we're gonna work around the chain connecting the flower centers, and we're gonna slip stitch around the chain 1 in between them. So we're connecting all of that. Just go ahead and slip stitch around the petals and around that chain, connecting, and do a little slip stitch. So that's gonna join them. Now, you're gonna complete that all the way down, and when you get down to your final little flower, which has 3 petals, you're gonna do step 9. Start with a chain 6, 5, 6, and slip stitch into the same single crochet as the last petal. So you can see we're finishing up this petal here that we left without a chain 6. We've now completed the chain 6 on that little petal. Slip stitch into the next single crochet on the flower center. And what we're going to do to finish this off is work 3 more petals just like we've been doing in each of the remaining 3 single crochets. And I'm sure you have this memorized by now. And let's finish her off. 4 double triples. Let's go! I love these so much. They're just so realistic looking. They really look like little magnolias. So cute. Yarn over, pull through all 5, and then chain 6, 4, 5, 6, and here is how you finish it off. Slip stitch into that same stitch you've been working in with that petal, and then the final step is to slip stitch into the same stitch that the original petal was on, and that is going to finish off your little flower border. Look how cute! I love them. I hope you love them too. And there you have it, a beautiful technique to add to your crochet repertoire. I hope you enjoyed it. Go out and make a bunch of flowers, and remember to be the beautiful, unique blossom that only you can be. All right, I'm going to see you next time. Bye for now.
Are those watering can earrings?
Oh yes, they're little watering cans. So I was like, since we're doing a flower inspired thing, I thought, you know, if they get a little thirsty, I could go boop, boop, boop. There you go, little flowers. We all have our opinions. I get nervous, huh?
Alright, let's go again.
I'm gonna see you next time. Bye for now. Ba-bum, ba-bum.